I'm gonna show you how we cook smothered chicken and gravy in the oven. First, you take your chicken, you go ahead and season your chicken the way you want it, and you just go ahead and deep fry it. But you want to fry it only for about 6 minutes. You don't want to fully cook it. So I'm making sure it's covered with all the flour. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna deep fry this. Like I said, I'm not frying it all the way. I'm just doing it for about 6 minutes. Usually to cook chicken, it takes about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna fry it for about 6 minutes until it gets brown. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. And once I take it out, I'm gonna go ahead and mix my gravy. I'm gonna do my gravy on the stove. I'm gonna go ahead and whisk it up, make sure there's no lumps or anything in it. As you can see, I'm taking this chicken out after about, you notice that I took the legs out first, then I take the breasts and let them cook a little longer, so about 6 minutes. Then I take this McCormick brown gravy mix. So I'm gonna put 6 scoops, and for every scoop or every 2 scoops you want a cup of water. So that's 6, so I'm gonna use 3 cups of water. So you see that's 1, 2, and then I'm gonna go ahead and turn this stove up and start whisking this up and get all the lumps out, and then I'm gonna add another cup of water. And it depends on how thick you want. Like mine, I'm gonna put like I said, 6 teaspoons to 3 cups of water. You see right there, and that was 2 cups. I'm gonna go ahead and add my 3rd cup now because it's a little too thick for me. And the longer you cook it, the more it's gonna thicken up. Then I get my onions, and that's it. And this gravy mix already got its own season, but I usually put a little bit more Tony's. You see it's kind of thick there, and I'm gonna eventually add a little bit more water. You see I'm putting my Tony's, and you can add any other thing, but don't put too much, about 2 teaspoons of Tony's, because like I said, this mix is already seasoned if you look on the package or look on the bottle container. So once that's done, I'm gonna move this over. I'm gonna take my pot that I'm gonna put in the oven, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that fried chicken, half deep fried chicken, so it's not fried all the way. So I'm gonna take that chicken and put it in this pan right here, and now I'm gonna pour my gravy over this. And you notice that I added 3 cups of water. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour that hot gravy. Look at that, man. And it's gonna thicken up more. And you notice that the chicken is not covered up. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit more water, maybe another cup of water, to make sure it's covered up. As you can see, that's gonna be thick. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more water. So that's about a cup right there. And I'm gonna mix everything together. And if you want garlic or other seasoning you want with that, I only put onions in mine. That's all I need. I love onions. So I'll make sure everything blended up good. Put it in the oven at 400 degrees for 40 minutes. So you see I got that preheated at 400 degrees. I'm gonna hit my timer, and I'm gonna bring my timer up to 40 minutes. And once it cooks for about 20 minutes, you probably want to get and stir it up a little bit, mix it up again, and close the oven. So after 40 minutes, it's done. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in the oven. And we're gonna come back 40 minutes later. Look at that. Man, that gravy. Hey, if you haven't tried this, try it. You'll love it. And my kids don't hardly eat the fat off the chicken, the skin, but they like this. The baked chicken, it tastes differently. So you see I got my baked chicken, rice and gravy, and some collard greens and some mac and cheese. I didn't get to cook any cornbread, but look at this. I'm gonna take a fork and see how tender this chicken is. Well, chicken is tender anyway, but check this out. Just take the fork, pull it apart. You got you a good meal right there. So that's how you cook smothered chicken and gravy in the oven. So this is the country cooking right here. Thanks for watching and subscribe to my channel.